My shirt is soaked with sweat because of that hill. I don't know if you can see. But anyway, I'm just going to hang it up for a little bit just to hopefully dry it out a little because it's a bit uncomfortably humid. So I'll just leave it there. Worth its weight in gold. Still tastes amazing. But then again, hiking standards are pretty low. So big. What's so amazing about tingle trees is that they can get hollowed out like this in a bushfire, but they still survive, and this one's still thriving. And a really obvious characteristic about tingle trees is that they're quite wide, but their roots are quite shallow. So we need to make sure not to actually step around the base of the tree because it could actually potentially kill it. So tired. I hate double hut days. But it's not worth doing a single hut for either because there's such short distances. By the time I get to the end of the second hut, I just want to lie down. I'm getting grumpy. And I'm not hungry actually, but I'm just really low on energy. Eaten all my snacks and got my sugar high, and now I'm just kind of crashing again. think we're arriving in Walpole. Got like proper houses. They're wondering, what are these weird smelly things?
Don't jump. She jumps up sometimes. She doesn't realise she's bigger. She is.
Hello.
It's all right. You're just getting jealous. Come here.
Do you want some pats too?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. See, you're a friendly dog. I'm getting so many welcome kisses.
Yes, come back here.
I smell. You can smell all the bush in me.
Yeah. Sit
Been
down.
away for like 9 days.
You get carried away, don't you? Hey?
This
Don't
one's
you?
a Jack Russell, isn't it? She's a cross.
No, corgi.
Corgi.
Oh, corgi Jack Russell cross, yep.
Oh.
Ooh, there's flies. Come on, I'll get you home to your mum. Come here. You sure you're right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Come on, you
Bye,
two.
puppies.
Come on.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh. I feel so loved and welcomed. Oh. I'm so random. I feel better now. I just needed some love. I'm so tired. I think we've got about 600 metres till we get to Walpole. I think I overspent my energy trying to get up that hill to Mount Clare, and then ate all my snacks really fast after lunch, and then got this like sugar peak, and now I'm just like crashing. Oh, I've got a headache. I feel really dehydrated and my body is just super tired. I'm in Walpole on my rest day, although it's not even really a rest day because I've got so much logistics and admin to get sorted. I've got to do my laundry, I've got to get my food supply box ready. Swimmers, women's stuff, and now my meals. I've got to go to the supermarket and buy my lunches. I've got to find some gas. I've got to get my bounce box ready for the stuff I'm using here for the next town. And then I've just got to catch up on emails and respond to a whole bunch of people for work. So really there's so much to do. It's not really rest, it's catch up on life day. Dogs don't like mandarin. There's a tiger snake right there. I'm just gonna duck quietly around that way. I want to get a good look at him as well. Go on. I think this is the Kangaroo Paw, which is the state emblem of Western Australia. And they're just starting to blossom. We've already seen 2 snakes on the trail this morning, even though it's a really cloudy, overcast day. Now, we just met a local down there who told us that today is snake day, which means on days like this is when the snakes come out onto the trail. So there's that assumption that it's only on hot, sunny days that they come out, but actually they're just as likely to be out on an overcast day, if not more likely. So let's keep an eye out. All right, time to climb this hill. Let's go. The weather's just changed again. Wow. I'm literally walking inside a tingle tree right now. really feel small. Let's have lunch here. Cold. It's just like when you stop walking, you feel it. This is the coldest I've been walking for this whole trip. I'm feeling really strong today. It's sort of the first time that I'm leaving a rest stop and feeling empowered to just go. And I don't know if it's because there's not much food in my pack, or because now I'm trail fit, or maybe it's because I'm about to reach the end of this trip and it's exciting me, or if there's all these exciting tingle trees around. But I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong today, and yeah, confident. Hey, look! Made it! Today's gone really, really fast. This one's got like a nice veranda around it.
Howdy.
The way they do it.
I was about to go to the toilet when I found this guy. He's the king of the toilet. I've got to get him to move. There he goes. That was close. Got to check he's not under there. And check there's no spiders under there. Oh, see, he's still there. And that is why you always check the toilet seat in the bush, because you never know what insect or spider is going to be there. Franklin River has been bubbling all night. And I'm surprisingly one of the first to wake up this morning. I don't know why. I woke up at 5:30 thinking it was 6:30. And everyone's still dead. Look. It's our little tent city. So that's my tent. And Lisa's there. Godfrey's there. That's Steve there. Let's go see if Steve's awake yet. Wakey, wakey. Why are you still asleep? It's 6:15.
I was trying not to make noise for your filming, but apart from that...
Sure. It's too much concrete.
I've got a lot to say.
Okay.
Okay, so at every hut you'll see this plastic box, and in this box are two books. The first one is the trail logbook, and this is an official record of who's done the track. So every time a hiker arrives, they write their name here, and what it does is it just tracks where the hikers are from a safety perspective, but then also it gathers a bit of statistics about, you know, who does it, the age of people, where they're from, their gender and whatnot. And that just helps with, yeah, just collating statistics. The other book, which is a really interesting one, is the Red Book, which is kind of like a communal diary for hikers. So what happens is people arrive, they have lots of thoughts, they could be spending the whole night alone here, and they just write whatever they want. You know, whatever's in their head that they want to get out, they can just let it all out here. And it's really funny because then other hikers that come afterwards start reading all this, and it's funny, it's emotional, it's interesting, it's offensive. There are some pages I've seen sometimes that have been ripped out. It can get a little bit political. You kind of look at it as like a traditional Facebook or a non-digital Facebook, because you write your message and then other people start commenting on those, but you never actually see those comments unless you come back and read the book in the future. Birds I've seen on the Bibbulmun track since Kalamunda. This person's written every single bird. So really it's sort of an activity book for hikers that might be spending a whole afternoon and night here and are just bored, so they just start doodling and whatnot. And actually Ruth, she came back and did the track 10 years later and found one of her old entries in one of these books a few huts ago, which is amazing. So I guess you could say that this Red Book forms a really important part of the culture of the Bibbulmun track, because it's at every hut and it's sort of something to look forward to reading and commenting in as a community hiker society. Let's see what else is in here. Flora and fauna. Sometimes there's like random books that people leave, like this one. You might be able to read in one night. And then just random brochures, and there's all sorts of junk in here as well that people really shouldn't be leaving, but mosquito coils,
One more thing. The other good use of these plastic boxes is to put your food in it, because in the southern sections there are lots of bush rats, and I had my bag eaten. It was actually more towards the north. So I sometimes put a bit of my food or my toothpaste or medicine in this box. And there's another box somewhere. I'll grab it. So we all put our food in here, close it up, put some dirty shoes on there or rocks, and then this safeguards it from naughty bush rats that may come in and start to chew through tents or chew through bags, which they've been known to do. So, yeah. Cold.
Our first obstacle. Climbing a hill while going over a fallen tree. Another amazing tingle, look. Look at this tree. On my knees. I'm just too lazy to get my poles out there. Well, this used to be Sapper's Bridge according to the guidebook, which was apparently a really picturesque bridge built by military engineers. But for whatever reason, it got removed and replaced by this much newer, uglier bridge. Who knows why? These things happen. Okay, ready? Also, hey, check this woggle out. It's a red one and they're quite rare. And I think I read on the Facebook Bibbulmun group that this is an older woggle marker. So it's cool to see one of these old school ones here. holding the big tree. Lots of tourists, people, clean people.
Especially the ones with the stains in the river. Yeah.
Upwards,
Very carefully, even upwards it'll open if you really put enough pressure on it. Like perhaps like a hacksaw. Some of them 4 or 5 ounces.
So there's 2 options. One is the Ancient Empire Walk, which I think is free. Otherwise there's the Treetop Walk, which we're gonna do now. I just need to rant a little bit. It was quite busy in the hut yesterday because it was raining, so it was quite a few of us kind of lined up as sardines. And my mattress is a bit noisy, and I haven't really had anyone comment on it that much. Like, it is noisy and we're all very respectable, but we've all been hiking together for a long time now. And there's this other guy that we haven't met before, and I haven't really had a chance to talk to him. I happened to sleep right next to him. And then in the morning, the first thing he says to me is something along the lines of like, oh yeah, your mattress is super noisy and yeah, I had trouble sleeping. And I was like, oh, well, okay. What can I do if that's my mattress? And I guess I just got peeved because it's like, well, this is a communal hut and we all make noise in one way or another. Some people have noisy mattresses. Some people snore. Some people get up and go to the toilet. Some people clatter on their things in the morning. And I don't know, maybe I'm just like, I don't know, just in this particular mood this morning because I'm PMSy or something. But I just got pee. I was just like, what? I just like took a lot of offense to it, but I just was like, all right, Caroline, this is just your shit that you're reflecting off someone else. Like, but anyway, it's like, well, if you can't handle noise, then go and tent out somewhere and make space for yourself so that these things don't disturb you. Because I think we all deal with noise in one way or another. I've dealt with it, and you know, I hear people snore and I just deal with it. I put earplugs in actually because then it minimizes my disturbance to myself. I know other people that carry earplugs to give to other people because they know that they might snore or they might have mattresses that are noisy. So
I remember what he said. He said, we said, oh, there's different solutions. And he goes, well, you've got a tent.
oh, that's what he meant when he said you've got a tent.
Yeah, he meant go camp out there so you don't make noise.
Well, then he should have a tent too. Like, you have to carry a tent here in case it's full. What if it's stormy and this has got 16 people in it? Then what are you going to do? And you arrive late. So I think it's just about self-responsibility, but then also respecting others. But I think there is a balance there, and we've all got to work together to make it work peacefully.
Yeah, this is a communal space. So
yeah, anyway, that's my rant for this morning. And now that I've got it out of my system, I'm ready to go.